This is really an exciting thing doing here, so don't underestimate what's going on here.
Yeah, well,
Kitty, you can watch this too. Like,
what are you doing? You're emptying it out, emptying out the old stuff, huh?
I should have emptied out the old stuff before, but I didn't. I got lazy.
And you brought some.
No, I didn't bring any because I knew my mom would have some espresso. That.
Hold on.
You don't want to go above that.
Above what?
That little thing. That's the pressure release.
Ah.
In case things go bad.
Yeah, we are.
Now I need to find that espresso.
Go right in.
I didn't take it. Where did you put it?
What would happen if you used regular coffee in there,
Probably up
Desmond?
in the
I don't think it's ground
coffee
well
cabinet.
enough. I don't think
in
it's.
the coffee cabinet.
What about
There
my
it
little
is.
spoon that came with it? I don't know. Did you wash
Oh,
that?
that one.
Oh, no.
What would happen if you used a regular sized spoon to put it in?
I have little spoons.
I've never tried that.
Alrighty, we're ready. Let's roll.
No, you asked if regular coffee would do the trick.
You serious?
I am dead serious. And I think regular coffee is not finely ground enough. You'd have to pound that out a little more.
Oh, that's pretty fine.
This is pretty fine ground.
Are you gonna pack it in or leave it in loose?
No, I used to pack it in, and it's not a good thing. You don't need to. You get enough flavor out of what you got here.
Did you
That
make
whole
it
thing about
enough for
packing it
two?
in- Well, I drink. I double fist it. See?
Cameo.
No, let's.
What's that?
Cameo.
It's going on YouTube. She needs to get a cameo.
He does.
Cameo. You want to steal the show, don't you? Yeah. That
Well, this
there's
is
no
important.
grounds. Because this is,
You're cleaning out the threads?
I'm cleaning out the threads. I just don't want anything in between. I don't want anything getting in the way there.
Oh man.
You just screw it. You don't have to screw it down that tight. There's enough pressure. There's enough seal in there. And look,
Okay.
you can just see. Imagine how that's going to work.
Show us
first-
what's gonna happen. Just
The
set it up
first
for us.
time I saw this thing, I had no idea what it was until about a half a second later, and my intellect did the math. It said, this is going to make some pretty cool coffee.
Let's see what happens. Is it dangerous, Desmond?
If it falls into the wrong hands, it could be dangerous.
Okay. Alright.
But I know how to do it. Now, if you were in... Just to be safe, let's turn the pressure away from us. So if things did go bad, it would be spraying the... And you wouldn't get sprayed by that hot water.
Safety first.
Safety first. During the rescue operation. It's good.
That is good.
It would be
thinking.
going that way.
Alright.
Right?
How do you know to put those there?
I just figured it out. Now we do have some flame here, but we're not going to worry too much about it. But there's, for some reason that thing is flaming.
We're like, wow, my trees too. We're not going to worry about it.
Now the milk, you don't want to burn the milk.
Oh, you have something else going on.
That's the milk.
Current
I'm heating
operation?
up the milk. Heating the milk.
Not doing anything?
It's just regular household milk.
What do you?
Pretty much it. Now you just wait.
And now we wait?
You know, it doesn't take long. And when it starts coming out, you'll know it.
How do you know when it's done?
It just stops. There's no more water left, and it stops. I gotta get a cup. You'll know when it's done. Let's ask the viewer to
Okay.
tell us when it's done.
Alright, well I'll tell you what, why don't we come back? And
Now I'll tell
rolling.
you. Rolling. I'll tell you the benefit. One benefit of this process.
Yeah.
Percolators were famous for making very rich smelling coffee. The percolation process boils the water up over the grounds and then it drips back down into the base. This creates a very aromatic
Aromatic.
It's a product. It
Okay.
creates a very aromatic product. But the truth about percolators is that the coffee is not that good. And I'll tell you why. Because it's recycling coffee over the grounds again and it gets bitter. Percolated coffee is not the best way to go.
And who's keeping that secret from the people? The percolator lobby?
If you want to see this, because it's happening, folks. It's happening. See?
Don't you want to turn it off
Oh,
now? It's
boy.
off.
No, we're gonna get a little froth going. It bubbles a little.
So it's done now.
It's done. That's it.
No, it's not. Still coming out.
A little bit. It's gonna be done coming out. You get a little froth on top.
Doesn't make a lot of coffee, right?
Doesn't make a lot of coffee. 2 shots of espresso. That's it. I got the milk going right here. The milk's done now too. I'm turning that off.
Oh, that's your froth milk.
That's my froth milk. It's not really froth, but it's warm. It's a
Oh, it's like a little spigot right now. Glad we got that.
I'm glad we got that ridiculousness.
Right.
That ridiculous performance in the class. So that's it.
Some people shouldn't have cats. All right, so
Some people shouldn't have. Use a big red glove. You don't need a big red glove.
what else could you use?
At home, I use my bare hands.
Okay.
All right. But my mom's present. I don't want to worry her. So I got my Elmo gloves on.
That's a mighty big cup, Desmond.
Well, I'm doing a double shot here.
Uh-huh.
Now, this I'm less agile with the big red mitt on, so it's not as smooth looking, the process. Now I just
Right.
put these back on until next time, because these aren't my drinking cups. Those are just dispenser cups.
You wash them each time?
I do. I rinse them out. See, at my home, I have a gas stove.
Okay.
This stove is electric.
That's no flame.
There shouldn't be flame. We did have some flame. There shouldn't have been flame. We had some flame. I don't know what that's about. It's not really my concern. So what happens with the burner's too big for the pot here. If you want to look, you see, that's the burner.
Uh-huh.
That's the espresso maker, right? It's too. They're missized.
Yeah,
it's a
they are.
mismatch, right? At home, I have a burner that's just small enough to fit right underneath there, and it's gas.
What's the difference? How does that?
Well, the benefit to that is that the heat is more direct. There's less heat. There's less lost heat.
Okay.
I get that heat right over where I want the thing to be hot. So at home, this cup will be cold, chilly cold, and the espresso will be in it. But here, this cup's a little bit hot. That's why I had the red glove.
Gotcha.
And also at home, the milk, I know just how to time the milk because I have gas. But this one, you gotta wait for the burner to heat up, blah, 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 blah.
Did it bubble? Did it boil?
Got some bubbles there. No, I didn't boil. I just,
You
just
heat
as
it
it starts
up.
to simmer, it's done.
Let's see you mix it up.
Look at that. See the color? It's almost like there's a little bit of froth there. If you want froth, you got froth.
Sure you do. What do you
No
put-
one can say that there's no froth in that cup. I'm an economist
Okay.
by training.
Let's see you take a sip.
No, I have to put sugar. Usually when I drink my espresso,
And we're rolling.
what do we call this? I call it my coffee. It's not really espresso. It's espresso with milk. It's not really a latte because it's not frothed and I didn't buy it at Starbucks. Now when I'm usually drinking it at home, I can see the stove that I cooked it on, and therefore I can see my espresso maker. Right? But since I'm in the dining room now, and the stove is in there, I wouldn't be able to see my espresso maker.
And why do you like to see it?
Because I love it. Look at that design.
You
Okay.
brought it to the table.
Look at it. So I'm gonna sit.
Comforting.
It is comfort. I mean, look at the design. Look at how simple this is. $20 at a Brazilian store.
I have a Brazilian store.
He was so excited. Remember the day you went to buy that thing? He was like,
At a bazillion store.
he was like, our life is about to change. I had no idea
Well, I
what
was
you were
right
talking
though,
about. I was
wasn't
like, okay, and I didn't. It was just you were gonna bring a coffee maker. It was like, okay,
It was a life
it's gonna
change.
be beautiful.
You had the model?
That's how you made it. So
This
nice.
did change my. Look at that thing. It's simple. Well, anyway, I was saying before about the percolator, but this thing, it doesn't re-percolate the coffee over the grinds again. It comes up once, goes right into the cup. It's
like the
pure
first
percolated
press.
coffee. It's the first press.
Okay, well,
Nice.
It's pure percolated coffee.
Let's see you take a sip.
Well, I still didn't put sugar in it.
Oh.
This is a setback. Yes.
Okay.
and
Do you have sugar?
I don't even know if there's sugar. Ma,
All right, we're gonna come back
do we have sugar?
and begin.
Is it sweet enough?
We're rolling.
And you want to speak of whipped cream? Sure.
Well, Desmond, what do you think?
It's just a good cup of coffee.
Everything you thought it'd be?
I thought it would change my life, and it did.
All right. Anything else
I don't
you'd
know
like to add?
I don't know what else to say. Look at this.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know what else to say.
All right.
I used to wake up in the morning, I used to feel so bad. I got so sick of having sleepless nights, I went and told my dad. He said, son, now here's some little something that stuck